Hey y'all, Taylor Lauren here. Welcome back to the channel. Here I talk about my life as a beauty queen, wife, and mama. So if you're interested in that kind of content, then keep on watching. Today I'm giving y'all a 6-month postpartum update on baby organization and kind of how we organize things around the house and have stuff set up for Blair. So I'm going to start in her room and then take you guys to the other areas of the house. So we are pretty minimal, and that's because we have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. We're still renting right now. We are moving to a home later in the fall, but we'll still be renting. So it was important that we were minimal and that we just weren't excessive. Before having Blair, I was a nanny for 10 years, so I pretty much had an idea of what we would and would not use. So let me just take you guys around and we'll start with her room. Okay, y'all, so here we are in B's room. This is her front door. We've got some wall art. We got her closet. Her hamper is in her room. We've got her crib and our nanny cam right here. She does sleep on satin sheets, and she has the nested bean sleep sack, which we love. Her rocker, she's got lots of blankets, so I kind of just use the fluffy one on top of the um, footer thing, just to make it more comfy. She is still feeding maybe twice in the middle of the night. She goes down at 6 p.m. and then she wakes up at like 10 and 3 a.m. We have her bookshelf here, some storage for burp cloths. We have just a trash can where we put diapers, y'all. We did not want to get a diaper pail. I feel like they are such a waste of money. And because they're big, I feel like they harbor more stinkiness. So her trash can, her dirty diapers don't even really get stinky in here because there's only so many that can fit in a plastic bag. And we always wrap up her dirty diapers. We tie the bag, so no diaper pail over here. I felt like that was such a waste of money. We also do not have a dresser or a changing table in here. I feel like changing tables are such a waste of money as well, because I feel like you're gonna change your baby wherever it's convenient at that moment, especially if you have a bigger house, if you have like 2 stories or whatever. Like, you're not always gonna feel like carrying your baby to the nursery to change them on the changing table. So instead of getting that, we just got portable changing pads. We have 3 of these, one for the house. Corey keeps one in his diaper bag. I keep one in my diaper bag. Here we just have like a little table of her trinkets and things. Just the crowns and sashes that she's worn so far from doing the baby pageants. We have a photo here just of how she's changed from month to month, her baby dedication and baptism certificate, and just like some little trinkets and her diffuser here. Here on the futon, we have this futon in her room. Before we had her, the nursery was like the guest room. So this was like the fold out bed that we had in here, but we kept it in here, and I'm so glad that we did, because when I change her in the morning or in the middle of the night when we're getting ready, I just move her from the crib to here. I have a changing pad down, and here we just kind of keep out what we always use. So just like a stack of diapers, her Aveeno eczema cream, some butt cream with the little spatula, and her eczema ointment and the wipes. And oops, these are open. And that's pretty much how our setup is. And then I just have like some little baggies out just to tie up her poopy diapers. So yeah, and here is the closet. Y'all, her closet is like always like a constant progress. So I just got rid of some of her 3 to 6 months clothes, and I love that I went with hanging organization in here instead of a dresser, because obviously like we don't really have a lot of room in here for a dresser. We would if we got rid of the futon, but I really wanted to keep it in here. So I got these hanging storage closet things from Walmart. They were like $12 a piece, and it is the best thing ever. Now when we move, her closet won't be this wide, but I still need to find, I want to keep them because I still want to find a way to utilize these. I may use them in like me and Corey's closet or something like that. So up here I just have like blankets, and then I have her clothes organized by size. The first two rows are typically pajamas, and then they go from like long sleeve, short sleeve, pants, and then the last two rows are typically like outfits and things that go together. So right now she still has some 3 to 6 months outfits that she can fit, and then she's in her 6 to 9 months, which is like this row right here. And then up the top we have like blankets, and then her socks, her bonded swimsuits. Back here I have like nicer outfits that, you know, I would like to keep hung up, and like little jackets and stuff. Back here we have our diapers and wipes storage. This here is like a little keepsake box for her, where I'm saving her clothes. I have hospital bills in there and stuff. On the door, just have a little robe that she can't quite fit into just yet. And then her hairball organizer. I keep our Christmas decorations back here too. And then up top, these are just 0 to 3 month stuff that she can't fit anymore. And then overnight bags, the little breathable mesh border thing when she gets older, so she won't like get her feet or her hands caught between the little bars of the crib. We have an extra diaper bag up here that was a gift that we just haven't gotten around to using. But this will probably be like our travel diaper bag when we have like bigger trips and stuff. And that's pretty much it. Just a little more for her closet. So these are like 3 to 6 month bottoms that she can fit still, and then everything else 3 to 6 months is outfits. And I have them organized by like the shirt on top and the pants on the bottom. So shirt on top, pants on bottom, shirt on top, pants on bottom, just so I know like what goes with what. And then in her 6 to 9 months, these are just like pajamas, but she probably won't wear these because we're in Atlanta. It's summertime now. It's really hot. She typically just sleeps in like a bodysuit and her sleep sack. And here in this 6 to 9, these are like tops, bodysuits that we typically use as pajamas, and then some bottoms. And then these are all outfits. And y'all, I just took like some little sticker labels and just taped them on there, just so I know. And her 9 to 12 month and her 12 to 18 and her 2T things, I'm still working on getting clothes for those sections. Her 9 to 12 month, these are tops. These are all like short sleeve and long sleeve tops because it's going to be like fall around that time. She's got some just plain white Gerber bodysuits that we'll use for PJs. She's got some leggings that we can mix and match with these tops. And then over here is outfits that I mostly got from Shein. This one is from Amazon. And then for her 1T and 2T, got to get her some pajamas. But I'm still working on filling up her 1 and 2T closet, those bins up. And that's pretty much like her room, how we try to keep it like minimal and organized in here. We've got just a little bit of wall art, and that's that. And let me take y'all to the kitchen. So here in the kitchen, instead of getting a high chair that would take up more space, we just got a booster by Ingenuity, and our bassinet was by them as well. I really like it. It has a pull-out tray that you put in here on each side. It has the straps, and then it straps to the chair at the bottom and on the back. So this will grow with her very well. We can just strap it onto our seat so we don't have to take up extra space with a whole new high chair. And for kitchen, for bowls and stuff, so now she's on solids. So we have like some bowls, and we got sippy cups early. That was a gift. And then we've got her spoons and stuff here. I've got bottle tops here, and then these are all like teethers and things like that. And her pacifier clip, and then I have some extra parts for my pump. And right above the sink is where I keep silicone storage bags for breast milk. I keep my pump in here and bottles. She and my haka and the nipples. She's pretty much still exclusively breastfed. We've been trying to supplement with formula because I did experience a bit of a drop in my milk supply when I had my cycle last week, but she's not really feeling the formula, y'all. But she is very interested in her solids. So for our refrigerator storage, so we keep bottles here. She's drinking a little bit of water, baby food here. This is like fruit. We typically give her like fruit for breakfast. And then what I make for puree is usually like dinner. So I've already have a few days prepped, like 4 days. And then right now she's trying peppers and sweet potatoes. And that is pretty much how we do eating things. Now for a play area, this is the living room. So we just have a pallet, like a blanket, quilt, comforter, whatever you want to call it, out for her. I just put this one out a few days ago because now she is rolling around, so she needs like more space to do that. So we have just gradually changed out the blankets as she has gained more range of motion. So now she's like really trying to move. So we put out a bigger quilt. We have like a little chair here that she can't really, she's outgrown it, a little vibrating chair here. But what I will do is, if I'm showering and Corey's busy, I'll just like put her in this and sit her in the bathroom with me while I get myself together. We have the boppy here that we still use. We always keep like a burp cloth in here. And then we keep a caddy in here. This was actually, I used to keep like hair products in here, but instead of buying a whole new diaper caddy, I just decided to repurpose this one, and I just tied a headscarf to give it a handle so that we can easily transport it from room to room. And I just keep it stocked with diapers and wipes. I actually put the wipes in my purse because we're gonna head out pretty soon. And here I keep like her syringes and her gripe water, and her hair oil, and what is this? The electric baby nail file. And then in here, I just got this like little bin from Target and placed it in here. So we have Eucerin, spray bottle, more hair oil, thermometer, nose syringe, some Tylenol, Vicks, more hair oil, and then also a little baggie for poopy diapers. And then we have her other chair here that she kind of sits in when she's tired of being on the floor right in front of the TV so she can watch. And then this is my work from home station, and we have the playpen right beside it. And I recently put up like some little fabric that she can pull on and try to reach for to keep her entertained. During the day, I typically have the blinds pulled back because she really likes looking out the window. And first thing in the morning, I will sit her here so she can look out the window and kind of be up for a little bit since she's been sleeping and like on her back for hours. It gives her a little practice at sitting up. And yeah, that's just like her little chair. Now for her bathroom, she has her own bathroom. We don't share with her, so she has her tub here. As soon as she's able to sit up on her own, I'll probably get rid of this. And then here we have just kind of another little caddy where I keep towels for guests, and then like her towels on the bottom. I have a little tray here for like her earrings that are like a little mature right now, and extra earring backs. And more of her eczema cream, an extra one here. And on the top, I got this little basket from Target, and I just keep her washcloths here. We just have extra baby wipes in here, tissue. The bathroom is pretty minimal. Her Aveeno wash, her soap, a bucket and comb for when I'm washing her hair, and then her Cradle Cap hair shampoo, which this has been working really great. She doesn't have Cradle Cap anymore, but I mean, since we got it, I'm gonna just keep using it. Okay, y'all, so that is the end. That is kind of how our house functions with a 6-month-old. This system has really been working for us and kind of how we have things organized. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.